I'm Hannah Georgas, and I'm from Vancouver, BC, and I've been on tour for the last 2.5 weeks, and this is the last night of our tour in the States, opening for this band called Husky.
No, I never had the nerve to tell you, so I'm saying it now.
It kind of all blurs into one big show, but we started down the West Coast. We went to Seattle and Portland and LA and Minneapolis and Pittsburgh, and yeah, it's been kind of go, 15 shows in the last 2.5 weeks. Been busy, but it's been really wonderful. I have 3 players with me: my friend Andrew Rasmussen, who plays keyboards, Robbie Tornrose, who plays guitars, and Luke Renshaw, who plays the drums. And I'm playing guitars and singing. Vancouver is my home base, yes. I'm originally from Ontario, and I moved out to Victoria 9 years ago now, and I went to school out there for a little bit, and then I moved to Vancouver 6 years ago. Just moving out on my own and not knowing anybody, and meeting a bunch of people who are supportive, and I found my home very quickly out there. So you know, it's inspiring. It's been really great. I started making this record over a year ago now, so it feels like it's finally out there in the world, and I am, yeah, really happy about that. This is my new record. My good friend from Vancouver designed the cover. His name's Scott Sumi, and I just love his artwork. He's a graffiti artist, so. Somebody is a song that I wrote about falling for a really good friend of mine, and unfortunately, you know, there was a bit of back and forth of trying to figure it out, and then finally this person was like, I think we should just be friends, and broke my heart, and so I wanted to write this song about him. For me, writing music is, since I was a little kid, I was always very therapeutic to just get it all out. Sometimes it's easier to write a song than it is to tell somebody, you know, how I feel.
If I were in your shoes, I live a little, and I in love with all this lies. Forget the words,
to Mom.
forget the scars.
I wrote it for my mom. It's a dedication to my mom, and it's in memory of my dad who passed away, and it's just kind of a hope that she can move on and heal, and yeah. Waiting Game is the last track on the record, and it's also the last song in the set, and it kind of feels like it's one of the, you know, the credits that come up at the end of a movie, and I feel like for me that song, it's about, I find myself thinking that I'm always trying to reach this point of like pure happiness, of me like, I'm gonna get there to that point where I feel like I've finally reached success or happiness, but you soon realize that that doesn't exist. It's just the moments that make things good, and no matter how successful you are, there's still shit in your life that's gonna happen that's gonna make you sad, because we're all human and we all live on planet Earth. You can find me on my website. It's www.hannahgeorgas.com, and I have Twitter, I have Facebook. Twitter is Hannah Music, and Facebook is The Music of Hannah Georgas, and I like to Instagram a lot, and that's Hannah Georgas. I'm realizing that I should have just kind of all kept it one name to make life easier for people, but it's the way I roll.
So hurt.
Hi, I'm Hannah Georgas. Look for me on Last.fm.